Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm again back with a new Pokemon Legends Arceus guide. And yeah, the game has been out for over a week right now. I'm still having a great time, especially with the shiny hunting. And I still see so many people doing it wrong though. I mean, there are so many things that you have to focus on to make the farm as fast and efficient as possible to get your hands on those shinies as quick as possible. So today I thought, like, why not make a guide, a top 5 of all the things you should focus on when you're hunting for shinies. So guys, let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are in Jubilife Village. For this specific guide, I'm actually gonna start a shiny hunt. We're gonna go from A to Z, show you pretty much everything you need to know to make shiny hunting as efficient as possible. On this map, we have Croagunk and Luxray, but I already have both of them, so we're gonna search for a new target. Okay, so right now we have an Onyx outbreak on the Coronet Highlands, so I think this is going to be an awesome one for the guide. Okay, so here we are in the Coronet Highlands. I think Onyx is going to be pretty close to us, but basically guys, the first thing you want to focus on, this is going to be a beginner tip. If you already know about it, just skip to the next tip. But basically it is very important to know that you actually have extremely low odds of encountering shinies in the wild. If you want to increase the odds drastically by encountering a shiny Pokemon in the wild without any outbreaks, you should do a little bit of research. And then you also have the shiny charm, which increases your odds slightly more. But basically all this stuff is pretty post-game and we all just want to go shiny hunting, right? So basically what you want to do is go for mass outbreaks. Instead of 4 to 7 shiny rolls, right now you will actually get your hands on 26 rerolls for a shiny with only the mass outbreaks. You don't need a level 10 Pokédex level, you don't need to do all that research, and basically only the mass outbreaks will give you a 0.67% chance of encountering. So that is the highest chance of encountering them without having to do so much effort. This is pretty much what I've been doing in the past week on the live stream. Mass outbreak chain hunting. Just go for one certain outbreak and just keep farming it until you get your hands on a shiny. We actually managed to find over 30 unique shinies with this method only on the live stream, so it was pretty fast and efficient. More than a shiny an hour, sometimes even 2 or 3 an hour. So first tip, mass outbreak farming. If you want to know more about this method, it's in the top right of the screen. I made a pretty in-depth video about it. Step 2, the saving. It is extremely important to save at the right point, at the right time, pretty much when you are shiny hunting. For example, right now we have a Onyx outbreak exactly right there. We are currently at the camp, so what we're gonna do is save at this very location. It's also very important, guys. I already stressed this out multiple times also on the live stream, to turn off autosave, because basically if you have this turned on, it might ruin your shiny hunt. It will cause for frustrations 100%, so please make sure you toggle it off. You can always put it back on after your hunt is complete. So right now what we're gonna do is travel to the outbreak location and see if there's actually a shiny. If there isn't, we can just reset the map and go for another one, but basically this safe location is the best. Oh my god, no way! First try, we actually find a shiny Onyx. Wow, man, this is unbelievable. So what we're gonna do right now, guys, reason why we saved is I'm gonna prove you what happens. So basically, if you have a skittish shiny, or if you die or something and you close the game. So if we reload the game, we will be back at the camp, not at the shiny. We didn't save right there. But if we open up the map, you can see that we still have an outbreak right there. We're currently at the camp, but guys, you don't have to worry about the shiny because it will be there. Every time when you close your game, reload it on the very same instance without traveling to Jubilife, of course, because this pretty much resets your save. If you haven't done that, if you just reload into the same instance, your shiny will always be there. So let me just drop down for a second. We are currently 50 meters away, and there we have our shiny. Wow, man, I still can't believe this. We found a shiny first try, but basically saving at the camp will make sure the shiny will always be there. If you mess up your catch, it will be there. Don't worry about it. Don't save at this location. I made this mistake multiple times in the very beginning. So I actually saved inside the mass outbreak location. I have a little clip right here that shows you that you should never save inside this outbreak area. Not when you can actually see the shiny itself, because because right here you can see that I was shiny hunting for a Shinx, and I managed to find one after a pretty long time of searching, resetting the map, and it was finally there. I threw in a smoke bomb. I was preparing myself for the catch, but before that, I decided to save the game. Inside, of course, a moss break with a shiny hunt in my vision. But basically, what I did is close the game and relaunch it, because this was a moment when I was making my guide on how to outbreak farm for shinies. And when I rebooted the game, I realized the moss outbreak was gone, the shiny was gone, the entire event was simply gone. So guys, be careful with this. Some people are always saving on the live stream right before they will catch this shiny Pokemon, but basically you will actually have a chance of messing up everything. And right now you just saw that if we save inside the camp, you will always be safe because you're out of the range of the shiny of the outbreak to actually trigger, but the game already predetermined that there will or will not be a shiny on this very instance. If you know Minecraft or other games that have pre-generated worlds, you can see this as a seed. So basically the world generated a seed, and inside that seed we actually had a shiny popping up. So right now we're gonna see if maybe we can find another one. I'm just gonna close up the game one more time because for the next tip I actually want to be in the camp. Alright, so here we are in the camp once again, away from the shiny. So basically, before you actually start shiny hunting, you should prepare yourselves with the right items. Most of the times when I see a live stream of Legends Arceus popping up on my feed, or if somebody uploads a video of hunting shinies, I see them almost always only using Ultra Balls, and this literally makes my eyes bleed. I mean, there are so many easy ways to catch them in a lot more efficient, reliable way, sometimes also a budget-friendly way, which can be interesting if you're running low on money. But basically what I bring to the table is Pokeballs, which are extremely easy for catching Pokemon. Seriously, if you bring the right lures to the party, it will be super easy to catch them with a regular Pokeball. You don't need an Ultra Ball, but of course an Ultra Ball is a good all-rounder. It's perfect for clearing the big packs until a shiny pops up. Then I also see people using those heavy or Gigaton balls. I think they are trash. Don't bring them. They will have a very high chance of making the Pokemon go berserk on you. Just leave these out of the party. Then we also have Feather Balls, Wing Balls, and Jet Balls. I think Jet Balls are really awesome to catching Pokemon from a great distance. You can just snipe them one by one, clear that moss outbreak, make room for new Pokemon to spawn in, possibly the shiny will pop up. Then we also have some pretty underrated items, which I use all the time. And guys, seriously, they are so powerful, you should start using them right off the bat. First off, we have the Sticky Globs. These basically stun an opponent Pokemon. If they go berserk on you, you just throw a Sticky Glob right in their faces, they will get stunned. You can also use a Ball of Mud or a Spoiled Apricorn. They have a lesser effect, by the way, but the Sticky Glob basically has an extremely nice stun rate, and you will most likely also catch the Pokemon after using this one. Then my favorite item, the Smoke Bomb. I mean, this is hands down the best item in the game in my opinion, because we always hunt for Pokemon, and this makes it perfect, especially if you throw this in a big pack of mobs. A mass outbreak. The mobs will simply not see you until you get like extremely close, like less than a meter distance. But you can just keep roaming around. You don't even have to crouch. You can start throwing those Ultra Balls, catch every single Pokemon until you find new ones. But this one works very well to conceal yourself from the enemies. And then of course we also have the cakes, guys. Seriously, always use the cakes if you're having trouble catching a certain Pokemon, or if you don't want to risk it to lose him, because sometimes the Pokemon are pretty skittish, they can run off, but with this cake you can charm them. The chances will be extremely high to catch them. Basically, I already made a alpha guide, how you can easily catch alphas with even a Pokeball. It's in the top right of the screen. I actually use the cakes, I use a raspberry, and then I use a Pokeball, and most of the times we catch them. Alright, there it is once again. I can't believe still that we actually found it first try. But what we're gonna start off with right here is throw in a Smoke Bomb, because you can see that these guys actually are pretty aggressive, and they will try to get to me as quick as possible if they see me. But basically, you throw in some Smoke Bombs, and right now we have a free movement. We can actually just keep moving around right here. They won't notice us. You only see that they are searching for something, but they literally can't see me. Right now I'm just gonna throw in Ultra Balls to clear the trash, and we're gonna save the shiny for later. But basically this is what you're gonna do. As you can see, this guy turns aggressive. Right now, we can just throw in one of those globs. And same with this lad. And then they will be stunned. So it's going to be so much easier to catch them. Ouch. Okay, we're going to have to be a little bit careful with these fellas. Of course, with a smaller catch rate, you can also use these little balls. They will be a lot easier to clear the trash from a distance. As you can see, you can just pick them off one by one right now. The next thing you want to do is check out its data. So right here you can see that Onyx likes to eat salt. So we actually have some snacks with that. The salt cakes. And these make it so much easier to catch a Pokemon. So right here we actually have a orange Pokeball. So that means the chances of catching him are actually pretty low. Her, by the way, it's a female. But if we throw in this snack and of course also prepare a Pokeball already, we can see that the icon goes from orange to green when it eats it. Also, if you want to increase your odds even more, you can throw in raspberries, because the raspberries will make it easier to catch a Pokemon if it eats one of these berries. Anyways, we won't really need that. We can just throw in a Pokeball, make sure it's a back strike for a catch bonus, and this is a regular Pokeball, guys. But look at that, we caught a shiny with the first try. Of course, I'm pretty curious what it looks like, so let's move this one, swap it with the shiny red Gyarados. Look at that, just a beauty. And of course we're gonna make it evolve into Steelix. So that was a pretty quick shiny, but basically what you want to do to make sure you find shinies as fast as possible, to make the shiny hunt as efficient as possible, basically get the best out of the smoke bomb, throw it in the middle of a mass outbreak, start catching every single Pokemon around you until of course that shiny pops up. Basically first throw a raspberry to make it easier to catch a certain Pokemon, followed up by the cake, which they love to eat, and then you can even use a Pokeball. Just go for a back strike on the back of their heads and that should catch the shiny. Guys, a big thanks for watching. Definitely make sure to hit that like button if you find this video helpful. Of course, it also helps me big time, so already big time appreciate it. But if you're new here, don't hesitate to subscribe. There is a lot more coming your way. Of course, it's also entirely free, so what are you waiting for? But yeah, I wish you guys the best in your shiny hunt. I will see you guys very soon with another video. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you think I should focus on for next guide, and of course what your favorite shiny is. I'd love to hear that. Guys, right now it's 4 AM out though. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Peace.